Darren Dandino in the Caulfield Cup Saturday, he's right on the market.
Yeah, the horse is firmly in second favourite. He's in really good order since he arrived in Australia, and he seems to have travelled well. And his two fast works that I've seen have really been outstanding.
He's come from a Harvard stage form on. It seems to be really stacking up well.
It has, hasn't it, over the last couple of years for the Melbourne Spring. He's run in the Hardwick was outstanding. He was probably a little bit unlucky not to win with the riderless horse, and a little bit bad luck in running. But it was a very, very strong second, and he's come through that, and he's actually improved since then.
A couple of days out now till the race. What's the plan with him between now and race day?
He's only going to have one more serious piece of work, what we call a stretch gallop. He did his hard work on Sunday, which was a really good piece of work. So a little stretch work and just keep him happy and hopefully keep him in one piece as we get towards Saturday.
Versus Craig Williams on Saturday is going to be a big tick.
Yeah, well, it's always good. You're buying these horses for a lot of money. You're travelling halfway around the world for a couple of races. You try to tick every box. You try to eliminate most of the risks. So engaging, one of the best jockeys in the country is very important. To try and make sure that you give the horse every possible chance.
How important is Jimmy and Speed going to be for him come race day?
Pretty adaptable sort of horse. He's got an outstanding record over 2,400. In his last 10 starts, he's either won or run second in all of those 10 starts. So he's a real racehorse, a real trier and a real professional. I think if there's no speed, he's going to be fairly well forward in the field. And I know the sectionals he can run over the last 800. It's going to be very hard for anything to run him down if he's in that sort of form. If they go quick, depending on where we draw, we can slot in and let him unleash from the 800.
Hold on a second. Now we saw Crackerjack King here this morning. He's obviously travelled over well. He's settled into Australia well.
Yeah, he came over with the stallions in the early shipment in August. We decided to bring him to Australia and get him to David Hayes and leave him here. He's a firm track 1600, 2000 type horse. So there's a lot of options in Australia for those sort of horses. We're looking mainly at the autumn with him, but he's settled in and done so well with David that there is some chance now he could race in the spring, which would be ideal for, I guess, the whole team, because we'd learn a little bit about him and David will learn a little bit about him as we progress into the autumn.
So you've got Platinum in fantastic form at the moment. What's the next mission for that horse?
Well, she's down to running the Manikato. She's also entered at Caulfield on Saturday on the 1100 metre race. She's got 59 kilos, so it's a tough decision now whether to run Saturday with 59 or to wait for the Manikato and try and take on Lucky 9. So probably neither of those are ideal, but the Patnak's our main goal, so we've just got to navigate the best route there.